Hello Rhinos, and today I'm going to give you 7 tips on how to heal yourself naturally as a type 2 diabetic. Now, my name is John Collett. I'm the founder of type Rhino, and if you're a type 2 diabetic looking to heal themselves naturally, then Type Rhino is the channel for you. Give us a subscribe, give us a like, and press that notification bell, and you'll receive all the videos when they come out. So let's get into it. My first tip of how to heal yourself naturally as a type 2 diabetic. Get a journal and write down everything you eat. You can also use apps like MyFitnessPal. And I strongly advise that you write down everything you eat for this reason. You need to shock yourself about what you're putting in your stomach. Yeah? Because if you don't shock yourself, you're not going to change. It's easy to lie to yourself about these things and live this world of not realizing that you're eating too much. So write it all down so you can review it at the end of the week. MyFitnessPal is fantastic because it tells you all of the calories and how many calories you're actually eating every day. But you've got to be honest with yourself and you've got to be brave. This is a really important step. Tip 2, learn to read labels. You don't have to become that person that goes around reading labels with everything you pick up, but you need to do it at the beginning. You need to educate yourself. You need to educate yourself about what food has got sugar in and what food hasn't. How are you going to figure out how to work out your meal plans if you don't know exactly what you're consuming? So learn to read labels. Really important one now. Tip 3, change your environment. If you were advising an alcoholic on how to give up alcohol, you wouldn't tell them to go and sit in a pub, would you? So don't sit in your house surrounded by chocolate, crisps, biscuits, pastas, sodas. Get it all out. And don't say to yourself, oh yeah, but the rest of my family like eating all of that food. Eating all of that food got you type 2 diabetes. Why would you do the same thing to your family? Yeah, especially now in this day and age, studies have shown that the amount of sugar that we're intaking compared to what we used to when we were younger is massively higher. Get rid of it. Do it for yourself. Do it for your family. The other thing, when it comes to exercise, put your whatever your chosen exercise is, when you're going to do that the next day, make sure it's easy to get to. So I wake up at 5 a.m. okay, and I will make sure my mat for my yoga is easy for me to get access to. Because I know if I had to move a load of things to get at it, or I had to get the living room all ready in the morning, I had loads of things to move around, it probably wouldn't get done. So I get it done the night before, make sure I'm in a position where I can come downstairs, hit the mat, start doing my exercise. Plan to succeed. Make a plan to succeed. Don't care if you put it on a spreadsheet. Don't care if you put it on a piece of paper. Write it on the mirror in your bathroom so you can see it every day. But have a plan for how many times you're going to exercise and what days you're going to do it. What times you're going to do it. What foods you're going to eat and what days you're going to eat them. When you plan to succeed, and more importantly, you can see it, you're more likely to follow through. Tip 4, get an accountability buddy. Get someone who, if it doesn't have to be someone who's going to be is a type 2 diabetic like yourself, it could be someone who just wants to lose weight. But make sure you have a regular call with them on a weekly basis, or you message each other on a daily basis. The reason you do this is numerous. You want to be an accountability buddy if you say to them what you're going to do that week, yeah, you're more likely to do it. And if they say to you what they're going to do that week, you're more likely to do it. It's a bit like the people who go on these weight loss shows. Yeah, they always lose weight, don't they? Yeah, and how many times have you tried to lose weight and it hasn't happened? So what's the difference? Do they have more willpower than you? No, they don't. What's actually happened is they've gone on national TV. And if they then walk around the area they live, knowing the fact that they've been on this TV program and they haven't lost weight, everyone's going to judge them. It's a massive motivator. Have an accountability partner. another big benefit, and you really could talk about this topic for ages, is when they're feeling down, you can be the support for them. And when you're feeling down, they can be the support that gets you back up. My tip 6, and you're going to like this one, is have a reward for succeeding. Okay? No one's asking you to become this healthy eating, exercise guru, that everyone admires. You're trying to heal yourself of type 2 diabetes. It's okay to have a reward. If you have had a good week, you've done your exercises, you've kept to your eating, don't be scared to have a Chinese at the end of the week. Just don't turn it to an all-day sugar fest, okay? That's not what you want to do. But if you failed, don't go reward yourself. You already had your sugar rush. You don't need another one. Tip 7, and this is going to seem really harsh, have a punishment in place if you fail. Now that punishment has to be something that's going to cost you. It's something that's going to make you uncomfortable. Now I'm going to give you an example. When I started out on my journey, I decided that I was going to give a financial donation to someone, a charity I didn't particularly like. Okay, I didn't know that much about him, but it was a financial donation that I didn't even know that I couldn't afford. I promise you, that got me out of bed more often at 5 a.m. in the morning, more often than anything else, because I was not going to be paying that money. I couldn't afford to do it. But let me tell you this, one of the things I promise you is when you do this consistently, I don't know if it's going to be 30 days, I don't know if it's going to be 60 days, I don't know if it's going to be 90 days, you're going to form some fantastic habits. These habits you're going to look forward to doing. And the reason you're going to, if you don't do these habits, you're actually going to end up getting in a bad mood about not having to do them anymore. I don't actually go out looking for Chinese food. I can have a whole week now of healthy eating and exercise. Particularly couldn't care less if I actually had my reward, because I actually enjoy doing what I'm doing. And you'll probably find you get into the same position yourself. So there you are, my 7 tips. Write it down. So, learn to read the labels, change your environment, plan to succeed, get an accountability buddy, have a reward, and have a punishment. Now, I'm going to stick a video up here about how to wake up at 5 a.m. and another video about how to start your day as a type 2 diabetic. And there'll be a button for you to subscribe. Remember guys, you're not a number, you're a Rhino. Now charge.